be able to manage, just use my body as one of the tools, and then, yeah, I think it's having being able to put things and manifest it in my body is helpful.
Along those lines, I want to ask each of the actors, starting with Alicia, with the propeller. But like, when you get a chance, I just think this is kind of cool. Like when you get to do a physical thing, like we don't think of like a punch or a fall or driving a screwdriver into a zombie's eye as acting in the way that we do delivering dialogue. But it is. When you get a chance to do something like that, is there a moment where you think, how am I going to do this thing? How am I going to move my arm or move my leg? You know what I mean? Like, how do you give that movement? Like, you with the propeller, I've seen this episode twice, and there's a way that you arc that thing that's really kind of interesting. It's almost like you're playing, like you're a highlight player or something.
Yeah. You do have to think about it. It's funny, I've ended up doing a lot of work that is physically driven and that has a lot of action in it and that has a lot of fighting or unconventional action fighting, like a propeller. So it's something I've always been aware of, and I think you do have, especially in any kind of acting, you that's something you learn. You go through physical training as well, like that's part of it. But then we also have, a stunt team there that helps us go, well, if you're using a weapon that big, it would really have to, go at this angle to make it work, or we need you to hit it on this line so it makes more sense. But I don't know, I think it's something I'm naturally I have a fun time doing and exploring, so it's kind of fun for me to puzzle and put together and make sense of. But yeah, it is something you do have to think about. Also, when you're in that place, when you're already revved up, and you're breathing, and you're running around, like, some of that work's already done for you. Do you know what I mean? It's like you have that breathing already intact. But there's a lot of times when we're all getting ready to do a big stunt scene or action where we're all doing squats or like lunges or running around to try and get to that place where you're already hyped up, I guess.
When you talk about stunts, like what are the limitations to what kind of stunts you're allowed to do? And is there ever a point where you're like, I wish I could do more, but legally I can't?
No. I'm like, I'm good.
Well, because I just saw the new John Wick, and that's why it's fresh in my mind. It's like, I'm surprised that guy's still alive.
Usually there are restrictions for a reason.
They do let us, it is fun. I love doing stunts. I want to do as much as I can. I love the adventure of it. I think it's a fun challenge. I love being slightly scared. I like pushing myself, but they take very good care, and if there's one that's truly going to be potentially, it's common sense. You just don't do it, but they set us up to be able to do that with harnesses or whatever's needed, and you get to it's fun.
It is fun.
Also, you feel really safe. We have an amazing, our stunt coordinators. They've been with us from season 2?
Season 2, yeah.
2. So they really know what we can do, and also the hours that we have to, do it. And for example, I remember in season last year, Luciana was driving this slap van, and I go on a ramp, and everything goes to crap. And I'm like, I'm not gonna go off the road, right? They're like, well, you're gonna drive it up until, and then we're gonna have somebody else just crash it. I'm like, okay, that's good. Little things like that. I don't really want to be the hero. Just like.
Do each of you have designated stunt doubles? Like the person who normally does it?
Yes.
What is that relationship like? Like, you're probably pretty close to them, aren't you?
Mine is quite close because I have had to do so much over the years. And also she's like so good.
What's your think she's gonna do that?
I know, we're always like, Whitney's got such a great butt. So she always makes me look better.
You're like, look at her butt. That's
Like,
good on
that's
screen.
great doing this stunt. No, she's awesome. I love her. We have such a great friendship, and it's really nice as well when you have someone for such a long time. They mimic a lot of your physical kind of the way we move, the way we walk, the way we would do a jump or a fall. Right. They really mimic that, and so it doesn't come across so harsh. That's a really nice dynamic you can find in someone who's great.
Is it like a collaborative situation where you're like, how can we? Because you got to match it.
Yeah,
like when you
yeah.
come from you to the stunt double,
Absolutely.
it has to look like it's the same person.
Because
Yeah.
you create it, and then they follow up on it. right? Or they may have set it up for you. It could go one way or the other, or they could set it up if it's something really different.
Yeah, or it's something where I would go, you know what, I actually want to land on this leg or fall on this side so then I can grab that prop more easily.
Right.
And she's like, okay, that's a great way to do it. Or let's like, you know, they also help you to try and make it look cooler than it is as well. You know, that's even a factor to it.
Austin, how does it feel to be back in your hometown?
Feeling great. Yeah, I love it.
Are people leaning on you for any like lifestyle advice? You know, like you probably know where all the
They always, I
the
think
great
they figure
places
it
are,
out
right?
now.
I don't know, when I think of you, I think of lifestyle advice.
Well, you probably know where the real bars are, right? The barbecue joints.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, a lot of good barbecue, Tex-Mex, breakfast tacos.
I don't know what to ask you because I can't say what you're doing on this show. You know.
I know it's kind of tough. I apologize.
No, it's not
We
your
can talk
fault.
about breakfast tacos though for a long time.
Lay it on me.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you when you come down to Austin.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. Well, in the meantime, why don't we take some questions? Hopefully not about breakfast